He'll shoot.
And if he just shoots you in the head?
Can't just shoot him in the head. Hell, I don't know. Avenge me.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Five With. Today we're going to be talking about The Magnificent Seven. At this point in time, the movie's been out for more than a few weeks, but I just really had a lot of fun with this movie, and I really wanted to be able to talk about it. This is going to be a spoiler-free version. There's a lot of fun in the movie. It's not like complicated, but there's a lot of stuff in it that I feel it's better if you were to watch it yourself and experience it for yourself. And that being said, don't watch the trailers because there's spoilers in that too.
Into the mine, Faraday.
If you're gonna kill me, kill me. If you're gonna rob me, rob me. But I will not go in that mine. There's rats in there.
So I'll start with some things that I liked about the movie. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the characters well enough. The action was really well done, a lot better than the 1960 version. Nothing against that version, just the action was better. The performances were great too. Haley Bennett was good. I thought Peter Sarsgaard was really fun as the villain. You know, it's not a complex story, and the villain doesn't need to be complex. He was kind of a very cheesy, mustache twirling, if he could twirl his mustache, kind of villain. Vincent D'Onofrio was a ton of fun. Chris Pratt got a little bit too Chris Pratty at times, but I generally liked him. I can't wait for him to do a role where he's not Chris Pratt, Star-Lord. Another thing I appreciated about the movie, and I was actually really worried about this, the movie knows exactly what it is and what it wants to be. Unlike the original Magnificent Seven, this movie is not going to be iconic, but that's okay. I guess according to the director, he said that he didn't even want to do this in the first place. It wasn't until he got a really good script that he agreed to do this movie for the studios. And he just decided, well, I'm doing a Western, so let's just make it a really fun Western. And that's what we got. It was exactly what it was marketed as. This is a classic story that's been redone plenty of times, and so they know that, and they just went with it. A lot of the dialogue was fun.
Bless their heart.
That's hard to do. This many men miss that many targets? Twice?
Statistically speaking, they should have hit something.
Now, one of the things that this movie has, I guess, going for it is the diversity of the cast. What the diversity does is it changes up the style of fighting. You have the Native American Red Harvest who's shooting bows and arrows and using knives and tomahawks. You have Vincent D'Onofrio's character Jack Horn, who for a lot of it is just cutting people down with tomahawks, throwing them. For a man with his initials carved into his gun, he doesn't use it as much as you would think. The Asian assassin Billy Rocks, when he can, he uses his knives. He throws the knives, he stabs people with the knives. There's a guy that he sticks into a pole and then he comes back and retrieves the knife. The biggest gripe that I have with the movie is just, it's over 2 hours long. But for me, it felt like a 90-minute movie. And I wish they just added like in an extra maybe 15 minutes to develop all of the characters. You know, you've got 7 characters, but they only focus on maybe 5 of them. And not even then. It's really more like Denzel and Chris Pratt. At the very bottom of the list is the Mexican, and I wish I didn't have to call him that, but he got very little actual character development, and I don't remember his name for the life of me. I keep wanting to say Juarez, but I'm pretty sure that's not it.
You Vasquez?
You need to be able to flesh out all 7 people, and you know, I don't think the 1960 Mag 7 is my favorite, but I think they did flesh out the characters a bit better. The other big gripe that I have with the movie, and this isn't a spoiler, Matt Bomer? This guy, he's gunned down in the street before the title card even comes up. And then after the title card comes up, his name is included in the list of people starring in the movie as if he's playing a prominent role. I just don't understand why you would make his role like end before the title even comes up and then include his name anyway as if he's going to come back. He doesn't come back. But that's all I can talk about without giving away spoilers to the movie. I'm going to have a second 5 with that will include spoilers if you want to check that out. And if you want to check out other 5 withs, go ahead and check out other 5 withs. They're probably entertaining too. But I'll see you next time.
You don't grow up thinking about I'm gonna remake Magnificent Seven. You know, it just kind of life just happens. MGM calls you one day and say, "Hey, you love westerns. Would you remake the Magnificent Seven?" I said, "No way." And then they said, "Well, read the script," and I read it, and here we go.